Everyone, welcome back. My name is Raihana and today I'm going to be making a dish which I'm going to be submitting to the Chopped Challenge at home challenge, which is sponsored by Sargento. And so they gave us ingredients that had to be, in the mystery basket. They gave us ingredients that we had to use. So the 4 ingredients that they have given us is boneless chicken, red bell pepper, Greek yogurt, and the 6 cheese, I want to get this proper, the 6 cheese Italian blend of Sargento cheese. So I've been really thinking about what to do, and I've been trying out some recipes, but when I tried this one out, everybody at home absolutely loved it. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go through some of the ingredients that we're going to need. Now we're going to be using penne pasta, which I have boiled and I've kept it ready. I washed it under cold water and then drizzled a little bit of olive oil to prevent it from sticking. And then what I did here with my chicken breasts is I've got about 5 pieces of chicken breast, and I have to be very careful because this has been marinating for about 20 minutes and it's already really soft. So I did my marination a little early. I added 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt. I added ginger, garlic. I added salt, black pepper, and I also added some fresh chopped basil to it. And that's all I did. So it's been marinating. It's been getting really happy here. So we're gonna put that on the side here. And then I'm also going to be using salt and pepper, and I have some spices here. What I have here is I have the water which I boiled the pasta from, and why I have the water here is because we might need to add it to our sauce to thicken it up, although we're going to be adding more Greek yogurt to it. I have some chili powder here. I have lemon juice from 2 lemons. I have lemon zest. I have ginger and garlic. I have cumin seeds, and I have red pepper flakes. I also have some cumin powder here. And then also we're going to be using about 2 tablespoons of butter, adding some spring onions and also some red bell pepper that I have really cut up in very tiny pieces. I did forget one ingredient, and that was that we're also going to be using thinly sliced mushrooms in this. We're also going to be stir frying some baby asparagus to go under our chicken dish. So let's get started. It's going to be pretty simple. So what I'm going to do is first what you want to do is you want to wash your bell pepper, and you just want to roast that over an open fire, just like so. Now you could put this in a broiler in your oven and just hit the broiler and let it broil, but I've done that in the past, but I just love the flavor that comes out from just doing it over the stove. So I'm just gonna go ahead, finish this up and get it really nice and charred, and then I'll show you what our next step is. So as you can see, I've been roasting away the pepper, and at this point what I'm going to do is, I think I have enough char on it, so I'm just gonna put it in my bowl and I'm just gonna cover it. And I kind of want it to cook just a little bit with the steam itself. So I'm going to put that on the side for just a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to take my pot here. To that, I'm going to go ahead and add my olive oil. And I usually like having a big pot that I can cook in. So it just kind of will have the pasta going in there. We're going to have the chicken going in there. We're going to have the mushrooms going in there. So everything has to have a room to cook in there. And I don't want it to get it very congested in there. So here you can see that our oil is getting hot. To that, I'm going to go ahead and add my cumin seeds. And I want to toast these in my olive oil to get all those beautiful flavors out. And I can already smell it, but I'm still gonna let it just get really nice and toasty in there. I'm also going to go ahead and add some ginger and garlic in there. And I want to just have it get really nice and fragrant. Smells really awesome. Now to that, I'm also going to go ahead and add some spring onions. And what I've done with the spring onions is the top part that I cut off, the white part, is what is really going in this pot. And then this one I'm going to leave for garnishing in the end. Okay. Now while that's working, I'm going to go ahead and chop up my roasted bell pepper. Oh, it smells amazing. Nice and hot, just beautiful. This is going to help the flavor of this chicken. It's going to be awesome. You just want to chop it up where, you know, it can just get cooked a little bit more inside, where you don't have much big pieces. Although it's really nice and soft, so it's going to take no time for this chicken, for the bell peppers to cook up. Beautiful. Go ahead, add that. Okay, go ahead, stir all this together. I can't tell you the aroma of all the spices that are coming through. They're just amazing. Now, I'm going to add just a little bit of the crushed bell pepper that I had shown you earlier, because I want a little bit more of the texture in there, and then I'm going to leave some more for garnishing. It's just so amazing and beautiful and great to work with fresh ingredients. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms in there, because I want those to start getting just a little bit cooked up before we add the chicken in there and the Greek yogurt. Now at this point, I'm also going to go ahead and add some cumin powder in it. Although I know we added the seeds in there, but I want the flavor to come through with also the powder, just to give it a little bit of the kick. And then we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of our orange zest, chili powder, and I'm going to wait on the pepper flakes. I'm going to go ahead, add our salt. And it's okay if this helps the mushrooms will secrete more water out of this, which is perfect. I'm going to go ahead and add my 4 blend of black pepper, red pepper, white pepper in it. Okay, now we're gonna come back and add more of we're gonna add Greek yogurt in there. So we have Greek yogurt in the marination, and then we have Greek yogurt also, which is going to help us make a sauce. I'm going to add about a cup, should be enough, and you know, if we need to, we can always add more later on. Stir all this together. Okay, very close to it getting done. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken and I'm going to place the chicken right in there. Now this also has flavoring, so this dish is just gonna be full of flavor. And then you can imagine having that really amazing Sargento cheese topped on top just before serving. It's gonna be amazing. So now we want our chicken to completely cook through. So at this point, I'm gonna lower the volume of the heat. I'm sorry, not lower the volume, lower the heat, and let the chicken really cook up really nicely in here. So I'm going to put the heat on medium, and I'm going to go ahead and cover it, and I'm just going to leave it until the chicken is about half done. And I completely forgot to mention one more ingredient, and that was the cream of mushroom soup that we're going to be adding in. It's one 10.5 ounce can. Now this is the condensed one, and I know I've made other recipes and people have mistakenly used the soup blend and it becomes soup, so you don't want to use the soup. This is condensed, and we're just gonna mix this. It's almost coming to where it's gonna be completely done, cooked through, and I tried it, and the best thing I like about this is I can taste the basil, and I can crunch. There's a crunch on this cumin seeds, and the flavor just comes really well. Now to this, we're just gonna add about 2 tablespoons of butter, and it's unsalted butter. And we're gonna add about 1.5 cups of our cheese. And then I'm gonna reserve some because I want to add some for the top. So again, we're just gonna add this in. Just let this. Oh, it looks really, really great, and I just wish all you guys were here to smell this. So I'm gonna put pasta in there, so then we're done with this dish, and we just have the baby asparagus to stir fry. So this is a perfect dish for all you who love pasta and cheese. And this is just, look at how gorgeous and thick our sauce has become. Okay, just gonna move it over, and I'm gonna leave it on a very low flame because look at how beautiful that became just, you know, by us adding the cheese in there. Okay. So I'm just gonna put this over on a slow flame, and then back here what I'm going to do is I'm gonna increase my temperature, and you want to stir fry this on very high. So all I'm going to do is very, very simple. Add a little bit of olive oil. Just gonna let that heat up just a little bit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add my asparagus in there. And this is gonna give this dish a really nice, fresh and elegant look to it. Okay. To this, I want to keep it very, very simple. I'm just going to go ahead and add the little bit of the lemon zest that I had preserved, that I had reserved from the past, from the other. Then I'm going to go ahead and hit it with some lemon juice. And now the tabletop stoves don't get very, very hot, but it's on my highest right now. So we're just gonna stir fry it for just a little bit, where it should still have that little crunch. Oh my God. This is totally amazing. It's got that tart, gives you that kick. Beautiful. Go ahead and add a little bit of black pepper to it. Okay. You don't want your vegetables to go limp. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start plating. And for my plate, I've just picked a large platter. I'm gonna have the asparagus, and I'm gonna turn this off because I don't want it to cook anymore. Okay. My pasta over. Get a really nice big spoon, and then I'm gonna put my pasta right on top, just like that. Then goes my chicken. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to come back with just a couple more of my asparagus on it. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of the bell peppers on it, and they're really nice because I cut them up really, really tiny, so it's easy for, it's edible. Everything on the plate is going to be edible. Got my spring onions on it, Then I'm going to go ahead and hit it with just a little bit of pepper flakes. Now, if you don't like eating very spicy, you can omit that. Also going to go ahead and add, just for color, a little bit of paprika on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and top it off with more cheese. And because the pasta is so nice and warm, that it's just going to melt. Right? And as far as me doing a taste test, we're just getting ready for dinner, so I'm going to take some pasta, I'm going to try that, and then I'm also going to take a piece of chicken. All right, chicken is beautifully cooked. You can see that it's all white and it's really, really juicy and it's really, really soft. I'm gonna grab some mushrooms because I absolutely love mushrooms. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna try some pasta. And I love the flavors that are coming through. The cumin is an excellent addition to this dish. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this wonderful dish of mine. I will be entering more contests, and when I do, I will add it to the annotations. So thank you for joining me on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope you can join me here next time with another great video. See you then, friends.